Well, let's discuss this further now with Iraq Affairs analyst Sabah al Mukhta. He joins us now from London. Welcome back to the program. As we heard there from our correspondent, it looks like Muqtada al Sadr's supporters have been kept well away from the Parliament building in which a session is currently taking place. Can you explain to us what's happening in the Iraqi Parliament right now when it comes to the resignation of the parliamentary speaker?
In the first instance, the parliamentary speaker have resigned, and his resignation was refused, so he's back in his position. The idea of his resignation was to have another mandate that everybody agrees that he continues to be the speaker. This is part of the friction between the two Shiite groups within the parliament. There is Muqtada al Sadr and there is the other parties, Maliki and others. There is a conflict between the two Shiite groups. Who is to control the parliament? Who is to control the government? Muqtada al Sadr won the election but couldn't form the government because the other part of the Shiite group wouldn't let him. So when now they are trying to form the government and he is refusing to do that, there is also the conflict between the appointment of the election of the president of the republic, because the two factions of the Kurds, each one of them have nominated somebody and they can't agree on one nomination. Therefore, this fracture within the Shiite camp, within the Kurdish camp, and obviously within the rest of the camp. As far as the demonstrations are concerned, in fact, there are two separate groups. One of them which is controlling Tahrir Square, and that is Muqtada al Sadr's group. The people we see in the pictures who have crossed the bridge or tried to cross it, and now they are being pushed back, are the demonstrators against all the corruption in Iraq. Because at the present moment, both Muqtada al Sadr and the other group, they have been in control of the government since 2003. They are the corrupt people. They are the people who are abusing everybody. They are the people who are killing. But each one of them is saying that if they take control of the government, then they can clean the situation. And the people in Iraq, generally speaking, and that is the demonstrators we see in front, do not agree with either of them.
Yes, and Muqtada al Sadr and his supporters say this political stalemate can be solved by dissolving parliament and bringing the country to yet another round of elections. Do you believe that is the solution in this case?
No, that's not the solution, because the structure of Iraq since the occupation 2003, which is built on sectarian divisions and which is built on trying to get groups to work together, didn't work from 2003 until now. The same faces, the same politicians, the same groups have been in power from 2003 until now, but they all claim that they can rectify the situation, while in fact they are unable to do that because there is no national interest, neither with Muqtada al Sadr nor the other groups, and this cuts across even the sects, so the Sunnis and the Shiites. It cuts across the ethnicity, so the Arabs and the Kurds. The politicians in Iraq since 2003 have no interest in the country. They have an interest of either personal, sectarian, ethnicity, or tribal. And the people in Iraq, the 40 million people, are no longer able to accept any of those people because they have been tried since 2003. And they think it is about time that there is a drastic change. One of them is the change of the constitution, but having a new elections is going to produce the same faces, and it's not going to achieve anything. And the election we had a year ago they couldn't even form a government because of this quarrel between the two groups, and they are all after personal interest, sectarian interest, tribal interest, or ethnicity interest.
Okay, Sabah al Mukhta, we will have to leave it there, but we appreciate your analysis as always. Thank you.